Hello. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone that is watching today. I hope you're doing well. My name is Ozmourn, and I'm the lead organizer for this event for the Superliminal Glitchless Tournament 2022, and I'm going to be solo commentating this run today, because unfortunately, due to some conflicts, not a lot of volunteers could be present today, but George, our wonderful tech lead, suggested the idea that I just commentate by myself. And so that is what I'm doing. I hope that nonetheless you guys can enjoy this amazing run. And it is between Loris and Teckolote. And there they go. So I'm not totally positive of the PBs between Loris and Teckolote.
Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnasculpt. Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists.
It's going to be interesting to see how
this orientation will adapt you to eyelids, our interactive, lucid induction dream state in which you retain full consciousness and control.
And they actually got 2
Confirmed.
PBs.
You can move freely, interact with surrounding objects, and listen to messages from your patient care team.
During the seating
Please note that I am the standard orientation protocol, and that my voice has been explicitly chosen to remind you that I am not a part of your patient care team. I do not care.
Laura's messing up on the cheese there, but we're
During
covering
eyelids,
beautifully.
you will lose the ability to
I always
awaken
hate cheese. I
suddenly
feel like
due
the
to
cheese
realizing that this is a dream.
That should
Evidence.
unnecessarily
I have
slows you
already
down a lot.
informed you that this is a dream.
But
you did not
it's nice
wake up. Please complete the
to see them
remaining
recovering
orientation
very gracefully.
activities.
Sticking with some
All
of the
environments perceived during eyelids should
more
reflect a
common
typical
strats when it
mental
comes to
state.
induction,
If you
so just
believe your
not
mental
jumping
state was
on
compromised by Somnasculpt,
on the broken
please
glass
provide a
room.
comprehensive, rational
I have
explanation
no
in your
idea. I'm surprised that none of us had thought of that before
Completed
Aeroc came into the
surveys may be
community.
eligible for a gift
But
card.
I've tried it. It's like a very, very precise thing to do. And of course, the faster version of resizing the sign is something that I still haven't implemented myself, and if anything, I probably won't. I'm probably going to keep to what they are doing, which is resizing it once you get up close to it. A wonderful fast cheese by Loris. Absolutely amazing. It's going to be a sub 2 from both runners, I believe. It's going to be a 155 from Loris. 155. Beautiful. Oh. And it looks okay. There. Okay, wonderful. 155 by Loris. There we go. And then a 202 by Teckolote. Here in Optical, I'm very interested in seeing how these runners play this out, especially because I feel like we've been getting a lot of minor optimizations a lot recently. Today, for example, I believe it was Fibes who found like a faster way to resize a lot of the cube, the first cube that we can jump resize with in Optical. So who knows? Maybe we'll see one of those in a match coming up soon or today.
Hello.
Laura's doing a wonderful job at Optical with Teckolote,
and I'd like to talk to you about
very close behind
him. So special, in fact, that we have no idea where you are. But not to worry, we're working on it.
I feel like Optical is a level that you can lose a lot of time on without even realizing it. Like, especially when it comes to ledge grabs and resizing certain things. But luckily with a lot of the optimizations and a lot of the consistencies that people have found with newer strats, a lot of the problems of that can be mended. And I always have a trouble when it comes to
my name is Dr.
like
Glenn
walking up the door,
and I'm just popping in to give you
as using it as a ramp, because I always tend to like slow down, or like it's very weird when you get that like strange physics property with the door where you like land on it but you can't jump up it. It's very strange. Like when you try to jump, it just won't work. Pretty good Optical from both runners here. I believe, if I'm estimating right, Teckolote is around 15-20 seconds behind Loris at this point.
Access to a series of elevators that should trigger
a wonderful door resized by Loris there.
Wake you up. You should also find a variety of emergency exit signs that should lead you to them.
A pretty good Optical. A 410? 409. Almost a 410, 409.9 by Loris. That's amazing. Yes, hello Evelyn. I'm glad you guys are finally here to catch a run live. Unfortunately, I'm the only commentator for this run, but I hope you guys enjoy my presence nonetheless.
This is an automated message for all patients who attempted to use an alternate pathway to access the next phase of Somnasculpt therapy, but who have become
Let's see how the
trapped in a
runners
dream
perform
state
out
paradox
with
instead. Your decisions imply a
with
failure of
cubism.
orientation.
Not really
which
implementing a lot of the
reflects
newer
negatively on
strats, such as
standard
using the first
orientation
cube to avoid that
protocol.
ledge grab, because
You will
even though you
rectify
can
this
technically
failure
avoid the ledge grab
immediately.
still with the pole, I do think it's a bit more consistent to use the first one, to use the first cube in cubism to avoid
the
that ledge
average
grab.
adult can only withstand 3 to 5
But
dreams
I
per
don't know,
night.
cubism is just,
Once
it's
this
so
threshold
easy
is eclipsed by
starting
entering
out,
more
but it's so
dreams,
hard to
your mind
master
will
as well.
suffer an explosive mental overload,
I love how Loris
reorienting
just
you
likes
for
to
the
do things for the
emergency
meme as
exit
well. It's
protocol.
absolutely amazing.
Please subject
I'm
yourself
messing
to
around with certain
explosive
objects.
mental overload.
Let's see how Loris does
Please
this
note
next
that a
room.
reluctance to volunteer
I don't know what
risks
patch they're on,
associated
actually.
with explosive mental overload
Oh, they're
implies
on
a
they
misunderstanding of
down
all other
patched, as we can
solutions, all
see,
of which are far more
to
traumatic
the
and likely to result
pre-multiplayer
in
update.
catastrophe. I am not capable of suboptimal suggestions. Please exit this dream
Pretty
as
good
soon as
cubism by
possible.
Loris here. And Teckolote not far behind them. Taking the tile in the elevator, because why not? Ooh, Teckolote using the more updated strat. Using more updated strat with that room. Of using part of the tile and jumping on it before it falls down. Alright. Walking straight. Teckolote walks straight backwards instead of.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and despite touring
straight
the
backwards
waterfall
instead of going
serenity zone in the previous section you
instead of
just
looking forward at the
completed,
end of that hallway.
you may still be experiencing feelings of worthlessness.
A warp out of the
and
elevator is
self-doubt.
always done for the swag.
Why do I feel
Honestly,
like everything is going wrong? Even when the sun
even
is
though it probably
shining.
invalidated Glitchless run because we don't like it when people do glitches on purpose. Tournaments, you do whatever you want. Meme it out, as long as you're not breaking any rules. Alright, let's see how the runners do in Blackout. Loris moving every canister out of the way, because why not? Dreaded blind maze. I'm not sure if these runners do blind maze. That's the thing. I wonder.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn
Teckolote
Pierce,
making a more conservative approach, not memeing out the way that Loris is, moving all of the
You feel this way
moving all the
because you
different
want the kind of happy
canisters
life
out of the way.
you see all around you, the kind you know everyone else is enjoying, and that's
See how
exactly
Teckolote does
why
at the pit?
we're here to help.
Perfect, that's great. Blackout is a bit of a walking simulator in certain cases, but at the same time, it does have a good amount of really good
You were
stress.
advised to
Loris
subject
doing
yourself
blind
to
maze.
explosive
See
mental
how
overload by descending into
they handle
additional
it.
dreams, but have now descended into a dream within a dream instead, disorienting yourself even further. You are responsible for failing to make this crucial
A bit of a struggle to
distinction.
get into the blind maze. But they finally get their way in. And Teckolote's coming up not far behind them. Okay, successful blind maze from Loris. Blind maze saves around 12 seconds if done perfectly. George. Okay, Teckolote get a bit of an easier time getting into the maze.
Multi-dream layering occurs in less than 1%
What about
of
out of the
patients.
maze?
This correlates strongly with the 99% of patients who are able to follow simple instructions from the
Out of
standard
the maze
orientation
with
protocol.
ease. With ease. Why does Loris move diagonally in this hallway? That's so... I always wondered that. I think it's just for the meme. I think they just like to do things for fun. And honestly, more power to them. 904? 904.0. 904.0 Blackout by Loris here. Teckolote is not going to be too far behind, I don't think. Oop, a bit of lag on my end as the restreamer as well, but nothing that we can't recover from. 904 out of Blackout by Loris, and 915 out of Blackout by... Or was it actually? Was it 904 or 910? I honestly completely forgot already the pace that Loris was in. I'm a beautiful commentator. I'm paying attention. Can't you see? But a 915 out of Blackout by Teckolote.
Dr. Pierce requires you to note the following risks of dream overexposure.
Let's see how Loris does this next stream.
Both quantitative and
bit of a safer approach.
Hallucinations of dreaded or annoying objects. Unrealistic beliefs about the lengths of hallways. And other side effects,
dropping the button on top and then just keep walking forward. What a Chad strat. Oh, spam click. I love spam clicking the red apple before you go into that room. Alright. Oh, a very good really good button on the red apple room.
Dr. Pierce is frantically submitting numerous spelling and grammar mistakes into the standard orientation protocol in a desperate attempt to counsel you.
Very good green apple room by Teckolote.
Errors, but I cannot compromise the
going left stair. Left stair is the only valid option. If you go right stair, what is wrong?
They would not make sense.
Are you okay?
Regardless.
Like emotionally? If you do right stair?
Attention. Dr. Pierce continues to input significant errors. I will interpret his basic ideas. Hello, my introductions are redundant. I am a real doctor who went to doctor school.
Alright.
VR has never been a mistake. I can help you,
11,
but I also do not know how.
1116?
Ends.
Out of clone? Hello. Left stair gang. Left stair gang is great. Left stair gang's the best one. Middle stair at, that's legacy patch. But then again, legacy patch is the stairs is just one giant ramp. Even though it's technically faster. Here's the thing, like I feel like in certain cases, Glitchless is technically faster in legacy patch for specific reasons, but we kind of all just use this like.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce.
Oh wait, but legacy patch doesn't have audio skip, so I guess that's
on our monitoring system
another thing that makes modern faster.
Continue to do
like if you can, there are certain aspects about legacy that would make it a bit faster, like the ramps or other places as well. And now we're getting into the dollhouse. Let's see how this goes. Good resize of the first dollhouse by Loris. Just barely making it perfect size. If anything, I feel like especially when you're in like a PvP run, taking the time to make sure, even taking like a second to make sure that your resizes of the dollhouses are like good
is Dr. Glenn
is probably significantly better approach than just YOLOing it and hoping that it goes out well for the sake of speed.
Everything should have now reverted to being soothing and therapeutic.
Come on. Oh, a bit of a slow Jenga fall.
This message in error.
But Jenga tower fall, but you know, it's okay. Oh, the window room giving us all heartbreak. 1256 into Bounty Castle by Loris here. Let's see how Teckolote handles it.
My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to read you my favorite inspirational quote by me.
Okay, good. Good. Bounty Castle, a really, really good, a really, really good backup of jump resizing.
Cold shell of human nature, or the eventual loss of everything you've ever held dear. Whatever you do, don't.
Oh, resetting checkpoint. Here's the thing. I always felt weird about resetting checkpoint there. The way that Loris does.
And I'd like to thank you
Oh,
for triggering
green.
every single one of our
Keyhole room.
823 emergency
Bit of a struggle there,
protocols.
but they
These will
recovered.
assist us greatly in improving the system for future patients. Congratulations.
I always find myself using the jump resize as a backup more often than I think than I care to do. You know. Oh, Teckolote just almost there with the jump resize. There we go. There we go. Right into the bouncy castle.
Emergency exit protocol initiated.
Let's see how Loris does
Please
with
prepare to conclude
audio
your
skips.
Somnasculpt experience in 10, 9, 8. Error.
All right, first audio skip.
Error
Oh, look at that bouncy castle just
Orientation
launch away.
protocol.
Teckolote.
Stand
Oh,
by
trying
for
it again with the audio
analysis.
skips. It's important that you try again because a lot of people just fall down and they're like, "Oh, I failed it. I gotta try again." No, the audio trigger is farther away than you think it is. So it's faster. You know, try again.
Patient was improperly oriented. Conclusion.
All right, pretty good dollhouse by
Impossible.
Teckolote there.
Reformulating.
A successful audio skips from both for both of them by Loris on the left side here.
Instruction. Continue with Somnasculpt therapy indefinitely on an
See
independent
what
basis as all
Teckolote has
orientation resources have been
with
exhausted.
these audio skips.
This concludes your standard orientation protocol. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay.
Improved hypothesis. Patient requires additional Somnasculpt
I love that
therapy.
Loris got the other
Emergency
got the
exit
other,
protocol cannot proceed.
audio
Emergency
triggers.
exit protocol has been emergency destroyed.
Oh, unfortunately, Teckolote did not get the first audio skip. What a shame. Let's see if he gets the second one. The second one's a bit easier. Oh. Come on. You got it. There we go. Frame perfect trick by Loris. Pretty good for painting resize. We love to see it. Teckolote luckily did get the second
Hello.
audio trigger.
My name's
Get
Dr.
the second
Glenn
audio
Pierce.
skip. That's really good.
Thank you for completing the Somnasculpt Standard Orientation Protocol.
Wake up!
Before we begin the first
Zooming
phase of
into
therapy,
that.
I'd like to briefly
wake up
describe the finite
on
and fragile
Teckolote's side.
nature of the
Early
dream.
door grab by Loris. That's really good.
Of course, nothing
All
is
right,
more
let's see.
challenging than the difficulty
Okay,
of
so
changing perspective.
interesting how Loris
Of fundamentally altering your perceptions
hugs
in a
the
way that
wall
will
in that
enable
room
you to
instead of
face
going straight to the
dire,
center. I always found going straight to the center
scenarios
of that room and then
with
falling
solutions
down
that
when you're
cannot be
so that you're like right in front of the stair. When you fall down, is a bit faster, I think. Oh, a bit of a struggle with the painting here on Teckolote's side. There we go, just a little bit high, just a little bit bigger. That's good. Okay, interesting movement of the hallway puzzle from Loris here. Sticking with the old strat for using the raft as a platform. Oop. A bit of a struggle from Teckolote on that door grab, but recovered well.
Finally, while we respect the unique progress of every patient, you must understand that it is possible to completely exhaust your supply of
Really good
thereby
resize
entering a state
of that
in which you
dice
will not be
by
able
Loris
to wake
there.
up, even
Very clean.
with the help of triggering mechanisms.
Ooh, pretty fast stair resize by Teckolote. Let's see how Loris is blind maze. Oh. Loris almost getting lost in blind maze. Losing a little bit of time, but that's alright. I was very close to going
For the sound of an
tragically.
alarm clock, which will automatically play if you are approaching a destabilizing dream weight.
But luckily they recovered pretty well. Oh, Teckolote. Sticking with the old strat of the raft as well. 1806 Dollhouse. Or 1806 Labyrinth.
This is highly unusual.
By
It appears
by Loris here.
Diagnostic framework.
Oop, very good paradox. Very, very nice done paradox.
Diagnostic warning. Unrealistic use of dream objects may result in dream integrity fail-safe.
Alright, let's see how Teckolote does this elevator maze over here.
Paradox from creating any refrains. Explosive dream overload.
Okay, sticks with the old right, right, left, right, left, right, right. It's still an acceptable strat. Like it's even though it's a slightly faster version has been discovered and only saves like what, half a second, if that. So, but it's still time safe. You know, in a game as short as 22 minutes or so, you know, it all counts. It all counts. Nice. Okay. Let's see how the paradox does by Teckolote.
Hello.
Oh, doing it pretty well.
Dr. Glenn Pierce.
Slightly slower, but pretty well.
Many years ago, I had a dream.
Beep boop.
I found myself in a place where
pretty good white space by Loris so far. Hopefully everyone is enjoying.
By seeing it exactly
hopefully everyone's enjoying their time here. In this first match, in this first round match, number 3 so far. Teckolote having some fun, moving the mouse around. All right, we love to see it. Does Teckolote reset checkpoint? Sure if they do. I'm sure Teckolote does, but we'll see. Yeah, nice reset checkpoint here. No worries, T-Hurst. People gotta do what people gotta do.
But in white space, I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine. Because with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy.
Very good movement by Loris as well in this white space, I'd say. Very nice. Okay, good cutting the corners here. Absolutely beautiful. Nice time for Teckolote as well. Like, honestly. It's a really good run by both runners. I'm not sure if it's PB pace for either of them.
But we hope that you won't get discouraged. After all, if this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place where a different
one chess piece by Loris?
Anything possible?
Oh.
Isn't that what you came here?
Pretty good. Ooh, that was. I clenched there at that last tile. Oh, a bit of a struggle on the resizing here for Cheese Skip, but recovered pretty well. We'd love to see it, but they're mad. You can see Loris is a tiny bit mad at that. Ooh, gray space. Love to see it. Alright. Very good first match by Loris here. I do think it's going to be like a 23... Yeah, just 2305. Get your guesses in. Get your guesses in, everyone. Oh, I was right, I think. 2305. 2305.2. Love to see it, and with that, Loris wins the first match. First round. Let's see how Teckolote finishes up here. Ooh, a very good resize on Teckolote with cheese skip. Alright. Beautiful. I'm gonna guess 23. No, actually, this might not even be. No, it's 2356. 2356? I think it'll be 2356. Calling it now. Hmm. 2356.7. That's what you're saying? Count record? Oh, oh my god. 2356.7 was what they. Oh my goodness. In a sense, Captain Record, you're right. But also, you're wrong. You were so close. That was amazing. Anyway, I'm not sure if. Let me check the messages and see if they're gonna go for a break. Right. Looks like they're not gonna get a break. Yeah, just be like it was final white space time. You're right, T-Hurst. That's the perfect solution. But yeah, we're going to go straight into the second match, or so I'm being told. No breaks yet. But, you know, we might take a break after the second match. Depends on what the runners want. So let's see how the runners do. I love Teckolote's opening screen here. As you can see, he's gotten all the collectibles, and it shows. All right, bit of a delay between the two runners here, but as we can see, oh, Loris is still going. There you go. All right. Sorry about okay, Laura's getting a bit of a 20-second head start, but luckily with IGT it doesn't matter all that much. We'd love to see it. But yeah, let's see how this run works out for the two runners. Oh, a bit of a struggle on that fruit. Ooh, the door closed on them. We hate to see it. We really do. And the cheese drop with Teckolote. Oh no. Oh, Teckolote had a bit. Oh, nice. Oh, come on. Teckolote's got this.
During eyelids, you will lose the ability to awaken suddenly due to realizing that this is a dream.
All right.
Evidence. I have already informed you that this is a dream. You did not wake up. Please complete the remaining orientation activities.
Ooh.
All environments proceed
Okay.
during eyelids.
I don't know why Loris decided to go through the hallway in that like looping room. I guess just for the memes, you know. It's just like it. These inductions. Yeah, induction is not treating either of these runners well today. But, you know, they still have the rest of the run to make it up. Still a pretty good fast cheese by Loris here. I don't think either runner is going to get a sub 2. That's tragic. 201. Oof. Painful inductions today. All right. Let's see here. Loris grabbing the door and keeping it held just for the meme. At first I thought they were going to do door launch. You know? Right? Let's see how Teckolote does with this sign. Pretty good. Pretty good sign resize. How does the jump resizing work with Loris here? Very nice.
Hello.
Very well done.
Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk to you about being special.
Pretty fast door.
The fact that we have no idea where you are. But not to worry.
Using the door as a ramp. Oh! And the door accident. Oh, okay. Loris has taken the safe approach and resetting checkpoint. I don't think even with that launch it would have saved time, just because of how the door is positioned and the direction that Loris was launched in. But I think perhaps that would be the safe approach, just to make sure that, for the tournament's sake, nothing gets misconstrued.
And I'm just popping in to give you a quick.
And I think even with that, Loris is still ahead.
But please keep moving forward, and hopefully you prefer frequent updates to being reminded that you are completely lost.
Or maybe not. Teckolote getting a 4-8 into that catwalk. Loris getting a 4-7. Loris is still 1 second ahead.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and we still can't find you. But you should now have access to a series of elevators that should trigger your subconscious.
Good moon resize by Teckolote here.
You should also find.
And now with that, the runners are a bit closer together in an RTA as well.
Will all of this work?
Oh, Loris clipping through the door at the end. Just tragedy after tragedy. Loris is now 2 seconds behind Teckolote. We know it's still pretty early into the run. It's anyone's game. Who knows what Superliminal is going to throw at them today.
Automated message for all patients who attempted to use an alternate pathway to access the next phase of somnasculpt therapy, but who have become trapped in a dream.
Both runners like to take the safe approach of just using the pole.
Decisions imply a failure of orientation, which reflects
It just didn't feel like working.
orientation protocol.
The portal just did not feel like working. Portals in this game are really weird. I mean, not as broken as, portals, but, still pretty broken, I'd say. I feel like they're broken just in a different way.
Professional tip: the average adult can only withstand 3 to 5 dreams per night. Once this threshold is eclipsed by entering more dreams, your mind
Trying to do a bit of a fast trap, but unfortunately didn't get it.
reorientate
With that,
exit protocol.
from Teckolote.
Yourself to
Memeing it up on Loris' side per usual. Likes to grab that just for fun. Oh, missing the ledge grab. I always hate it when you get that perfect height where it's like the game was trying to ledge grab, but it won't. We hate to see it. Pretty good room by Teckolote using the more modern strat. We could get our first match that goes to 3, who knows? I love the way that Loris grabs one of the cubes. All cubes just running into their face. Grab one, use it, move on. Is Loris gonna do a warp here? I think they're gonna do a warp. Yes? Oh. What? God. Loris just teasing us, trying to get us with a warp at the end, but doesn't quite make it. Yeah, it's only our third match of the brackets, so who knows how it's gonna go. Could go to 3. Could just stick to 2. 704. Okay, let's see how. 709 into Lights Off by Teckolote. 7:08. Loris is a second ahead. But who knows? Like, again, there's so many things that could go wrong on either runner's side. Loris is a second ahead. I think Loris has gone from like 2 seconds behind to a second ahead just from movement alone. But with the amount of stuff that could go wrong, it's still anyone's game.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to.
Oh, I was afraid that Loris wasn't gonna get the pit jump. I thought they had jumped a bit too early there. But luckily, that wasn't the case.
You see all around you, the kind you know everyone else is enjoying, and that's exactly why we're here to help.
Pretty good movement by Loris and Teckolote as well. Okay, blind maze time. How fast are they gonna get them?
Subject yourself to explosive mental overload by descending into additional dreams, but have now descended into a dream within a dream.
Okay, pretty fast entrance by Teckolote.
You are responsible for failing to make this crucial distinction.
Okay, really good blind maze. That was also a fast entrance by Loris there. Ooh, I think Loris is gonna come out on top at the end of Blackout. That was a really fast blind maze by both runners.
Did you know that unintentional multi-dream layering occurs in less than 1% of patients? This correlates.
Ooh, it looks like Loris is now 10 seconds ahead.
Patients who are able to follow simple instructions from the standard or.
What a match! How did that happen? Where did the 9 seconds come from? Did I miss something that like Teckolote messed up, or is that just from movement alone? Because if so, that's pretty impressive. Loris just looking up for fun. We should do an up percent, where you have to beat the whole game, but you can only look up. It's not possible, but like it'd be fun if it was. Oh, a reload on Teckolote's stream. Alright, we're gonna see how Teckolote does with Clone here. Okay. Changing the music. We love a good music change. The swag strat by Loris with that first door. Alright, let's see how Teckolote does the radio room. I actually didn't pay attention to this the first time. Again, safe strats for the win. One more, come on. Laura's going for the fast strat and gets it! Getting a bit riskier on this round. We love to see it. Again, messing around with the apple on Loris' side. Who knows how Dollhouse is going to treat these people?
Warning. Dr. Pierce is frantically submitting numerous spelling and grammar mistakes into the standard orientation protocol in a desperate attempt to counsel you. I have no subroutine to correct these errors, but I cannot compromise the integrity of the standard orientation protocol. You will not receive these messages. They would not make sense regardless.
Good signs by both runners.
Attention. Dr. Pierce continues to input significant errors. I will interpret his basic ideas.
Alright, pretty decent clone by both people. I think the radio strat was pretty much the only thing that was different that ended up in being a time loss or time save. 11:48 for Teckolote, 11:34, 14 seconds ahead on Loris' side. But again, with let's see how Dollhouse treats them. If anything can happen.
All right. My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, This is a notification that you have. Is Dr. Glenn Pierce. This is a notification that you
Okay, we're changing over to
monitoring system after a
Loris's
prolonged absence.
audio here.
Please continue to do whatever you did most recently, and discontinue
Teckolote with a
whatever
decent
you were doing
resize.
immediately prior to that.
Loris with also a pretty decent resize. So this first resize treats them. Pretty good on Teckolote's side. Pretty good on Loris's side. Oh no! Teckolote's just missing the threshold for grabbing onto that
Hello.
grabbing onto that that table
Glenn Pierce.
to get into the portal.
In addition to continuing and discontinuing
Radio
as
skip,
mentioned earlier,
pretty decent by both
please
runners.
also disregard any unsettling experiences that you may have recently had.
Fan resize.
Everything
Oh,
should have now
fan
been
resize by Loris here.
and therapeutic. If this is not the case, you
Oh,
may be
oh
receiving
no!
this message in error.
He got fanned. And resets checkpoint. That's honestly valid. Oh no! Come on! Come on, Teckolote, you got this. All right. You know that was pretty fast
My
Jenga
name
tower
is
fall.
Dr. Glenn Pierce.
Fan
and I'd
itself
like to read you
gave
my
us some
favorite
troubles, but we got it.
inspirational quote
We got it
by
figured
me.
out.
The worst thing you can do is focus on
A
negativity.
jump resize
It
back up
won't spare
again
you from
on
the
Loris'
cage of
side. I
death,
always end up
the
doing
pain
that
of
back up
disease,
more
the
often than not
cruelty
as
of
well.
time, the cold shell of human nature, or the eventual loss of everything you've ever held dear.
All right.
Whatever
Let's
you
see how
do,
Teckolote does with the
don't
with the
focus
bouncy
on
castle
that.
resize. Oh, pretty good.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you
All
for
right.
triggering every
Very
single
nice
one of our
keyhole room
823
by
emergency
Loris.
protocols. This will assist us greatly in improving the system for future patients.
I never even realized that like resetting
Anyway,
checkpoint in
you're
that
now
room before
headed
the
in
keyhole
right
room
direction,
actually does.
and
It
we
does save
should be
time.
able to initiate the emergency.
But I don't really see anyone doing it all that much.
Emergency exit protocol initiated. Please
alright.
prepare to conclude your Somnascope
Good Dollhouse
experience in
by
10,
Teckolote. Let's see how they do audio skips.
Error logged by.
Orientation protocol.
Stand by for analysis.
No, Loris is definitely ahead on IGT. George.
Hypothesis. Patient was improperly oriented. Conclusion.
And seems. Welcome, Artisa.
Impossible.
Hope you're doing well.
Reformulating.
Oh, did Loris accidentally get the second one? Okay. Loris is being very risky. I always get a bit of a
Continue
jump
with Somnasculpt
when,
therapy indefinitely on an independent basis
Loris-
as all orientation resources have been exhausted.
when someone doesn't jump at that
This
end
concludes your
at the end
standard
for the second audio
orientation
trigger.
protocol. Goodbye.
God, it's very risky. It's a bit of a time save, but it's very risky.
Improved hypothesis.
Although I'm pretty sure there's a
Patient
consistent way of
requires
doing it.
additional
I just feel very
Somnasculpt
risky
therapy.
as well.
Conclusion. Emergency exit protocol cannot proceed. Emergency exit protocol has been emergency destroyed.
Alright. Good audio skips by Teckolote as well. It's pretty good
Hello, my name is
frame
Dr.
resizing by
Glenn Pierce.
Loris here.
Thank you for completing the Somnasculpt standard orientation protocol.
This was a much closer
Before we
match.
begin the first phase of therapy,
Than,
I'd like to briefly describe the
much
final
closer
and
match than
fragile
last
nature of the
round.
dream state.
Alright.
Of course, nothing is more
Hugging the wall
challenging
again
than
here
the
by
difficulty
Loris.
of changing perspective. Of
See how
fundamentally altering
we get a better
resources
frame,
in a
much
way that
better
will enable you to
painting
face dire,
resize on Teckolote's in the last
by-fire
round. Love to see it.
scenarios with solutions that could not be found otherwise.
Early grab of the door by Teckolote. We love to see it. Syncing up these IGTs by Tech George. We love to see it. Thank you, George. Alright.
Finally, while we respect the unique progress of every patient, we must understand.
Very good. Again, amazing resize of this dice by Loris. Not even a ledge grab on that end.
Entering a
Love to
state
see it, like,
in which you will not
they
be able to
perfectly
wake up, even
balanced
with the help of triggering mechanisms.
They perfectly balanced the cube for the dice. Right, left, right. Okay. Didn't mess up elevator maze this time on Loris' side, so that's a time save in comparison with last round.
Please listen carefully for the sound of an alarm clock, which will automatically play if you are approaching a destabilizing dream weight.
(1807), 1808 out of Labyrinth by Loris here. I think that's only 1 second faster than the previous round. Pretty good paradox as well. We love to see it. It's great. Nice fall down by Teckolote here. Pretty good elevator maze as well.
Please paradox from creating any refrains. Explosive dream overload. May result. Please paradox overload.
I hope you guys are enjoying this match. Again, it's unfortunate that we couldn't have 2 commentators here, but I hope that my steady commentary has been entertaining enough. It's not the most ecstatic, I will admit. There's only so much you could say as one person. I hope that you guys have been enjoying it nonetheless. And shoutouts to George for helping out with the tech end and back end stuff. Loris not resetting checkpoint. Must have forgotten.
My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and many years ago, I had a dream. I found myself in a place.
So I think with Tecco, it's just that like Loris has just been really good at movement, and just minor mistakes throughout the run have been adding up consistently. I don't think it's any one particular mistake that really caused Teckolote to lose a minute. Although I do think that Teckolote's resetting checkpoint in Dollhouse to better do the fan strat did lose a significant amount of time, but it's a respectable strat nonetheless. Alright. Getting into the home stretch here with Loris and Teckolote's.
But in white space,
looks like Loris is gonna take home the win.
Challenge I could imagine.
But you know, I want to hold my breath until we get past cheese skip. The last two tricks, combined can add up to a good amount of
not as easy as it used to be.
Good amount of time loss. I don't think enough time loss so that Teckolote can catch up, unfortunately. But who knows? Who knows? Some chokes could occur. Yes.
You're well beyond dreaming now.
Yes, that thunder is very loud. I always have to tell marathon runners, you know, there's this moment in white space. It's gonna be very loud.
If this is a place of pure
Okay.
perspective, isn't it also
Alright, let's see
a
how
place
Loris
where a
does
different point of view could make
this
anything
chest
possible?
resize.
Isn't that
Oh
why
my
you came
goodness.
here?
Such a risky method. But they clutch it out. And with the cheese skip, I think Loris has the win on this one. 22-11 going into this last room. Get your guesses in now. I'm getting 2302. I'm gonna guess 2302. 2302.6. Someone get a guess. Honestly, I'm starting to think with the guesses, we should make this count an affiliate account, and every person that gets it right, every person that guesses the exact time of a runner right at the end, gets a gifted sub out of my pocket. I'm gonna give someone a sub for everyone they get right. 2304. 2304.9. Sub 2 retrospect. We'd love to see it. Let's see how Teckolote does with this last strat. Very good resize for cheese skip. But yeah, with that, Loris has won. Loris has won. Let me check the challenge boards. See what there is to see. Alright, I'm gonna get us 2357.7 from Teckolote. No, 20. I was a whole 10 seconds off. 2308.0. GG's. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, it looks like with that, Loris has won round 1. And we'll be going on to round 2, where they will be against Waffles Aplenty. Oh, look at Loris. Oh, I love Loris's profile pic now. Amazing. Here we see that Teckolote has moved on to the losers round 2 for match 48, where he will be up against the loser of match 32, which could be Samwise, Atowin, or Jake 3410. Anything can happen in these next few rounds in the next week. But I'm not sure if any of the runners would like a interview of any kind. Let me ask them real quick. Switch over to the main scene so that we can see this. Oh. So, okay. All right. How's it going? All right. No interview by either of them.
Unmute myself. It would help if I actually make it
All right.
to the
Well
board
then,
captures me
if
to
that is the
here.
case, unfortunately,
Unfortunately, no
that is the end
interview
of our
today,
stream.
folks.
I hope you guys have enjoyed this match with Loris and Teckolote. Loris coming out on the win. We'll be going on to round 2 with Waffles Aplenty. Allow me to look through any thoughts that you want to say, George, before you head out. Take your time. No worries at all.
Okay, it looked like the bot had a moment there. I reconnected it. Maybe that will help with people actually hearing my voice. But let's see. Hey, yeah, I can finally no interview today, unfortunately. Hey, folks, I've been the person running tech today. But yeah, it was an interesting match. Since we don't have an interview, I figured I'd offer some thoughts on my own. I love that second match. I love how close it was at the end.
Yeah, right. It was really good.
I hope we get more matches like that. Unfortunately, still no, 2-1. I'm still looking for a match for that. I like it when it goes all the way to the end.
Yeah.
But
we're gonna see more of those as we get closer on.
Yeah. I do have a rate target here.
Rate target.
So,
do we have anyone in the
I don't-
community that we think are rating? Otherwise, you can just rate someone.
Unfortunately, not in the community. I looked through the entire list on Discord. No one's streaming today, unfortunately. But if we have no one from the community, we can make more community members.
True. I'm seeing 2 casual players here called Mardi Gras, and also
I just sent it. Don't worry. I found Mika
Mika
Castano.
Oh yeah, I was looking at Mika Castano as well because it was between them and Mardi Gras. So Mika Castano it is. I'm very happy and I'm very glad that you guys were able to come over here and join this match. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. But otherwise, I think that's the next match is tomorrow. Well, I'm going to recheck the time. I believe it's 7 p.m.
I believe so as well.
Let me check real
No,
quick.
8 p.m. 8 p.m. actually. We're still looking for a restreamer for that tomorrow.
Yes. Well, we have 3 people. I'm assuming one person can double down if necessary. But it will be a double header as well. It's going to be T Hirsch third versus Jayo, and also Italian Wu versus Jake 3410. So that'll be tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/speedliminal. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this match, and happy Valentine's Day for those who are celebrating it. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another bracket match. We'll see you guys around.